Good morning. Welcome to our live feed. Are you up there?
Yep, we're good.
Cheryl.
So-
Cheryl is behind the camera.
Hi.
She's got a fancy camera. It looks like an iPhone to me, but I guess it's a camera.
And Riley's here.
Hey. Riley, hey Riles. Hi, buddy. Huh? You got a waggy tail for everybody? Hi, buddy. Okay, so we've got a few new things in this week. We're still continuing to buy, even though we can't open. It's a little tough, but we're hoping, I don't know, fingers crossed, that maybe we can allow, maybe the shop will be open next weekend with distancing. We'll see. 50-50 shot. You can
Just
check our website.
Yeah, we'll announce it. Don't show up without our okay first, but
Yeah,
we'll
If the governor announces that businesses like ours can open with distancing, we will be open. But you can check our website, and we'll probably send out an email blast
announcing it.
To announce it. So, without further ado, we'll get to some items we just got in. You wanna? Well, we can walk over that way.
Okay.
So we cleared out a house in Wellesley, a man cave, a whole basement in a house that I think it just sold for $4 million or $5 million, filled with man cavey things, jukeboxes and musical references, whatnot. So I'm going to show you some of the things that came out of that particular house. For example, there's 40 or 50 of these pennants from different teams. I think the oldest one's probably only like 1990.
Because guys like sports.
The guys like sports, sure. There's no sports. You got to get a banner. If you don't get sports live, get a banner.
Those are some wicked nice banners.
Yeah, and there's some wicked nice banners. And then, so let's see. These are also from this house. He had these festooning the walls. Old album covers from the 50s. There's Frank Sinatra.
Oops, upside down.
An upside down trombone. Music for lovers only. Jackie Gleason. Okay.
There's something you can do during the house arrest, right?
Yeah. Hits of Harry James. Okay, so these are the sort of things that came from this particular house.
Someone's asking if there's a Pittsburgh Pirates banner, maybe,
check.
but you can just, message us on Instagram afterwards or email John,
Email us.
and we can check for you. Just give us a reminder because we're getting like
There could be some Pittsburgh. I sort of think there might have been. So anyway, check with us later.
And I'll try to,
through for you.
and I will try to review the video after the fact. If we missed any answers to any questions, I'll try to do it after.
Here's two pieces. These came out of the. These are Biedermeier cabinets. This is a drop front desk. These have all been fully restored, but these were in the kitchen of that house in Wellesley on opposite ends of the kitchen. They used them as kitchen cabinets. And here's the other one here, Cheryl.
But you are selling them separately.
Sell them separately. Yeah. So we don't get a lot of Biedermeier in, but if you like Biedermeier, those are pretty special pieces. And we can cruise over here, and we're going to get down into the man cave area. As you can see, the fabulous 50s. This is a neon sign. Oh, somewhere this thing goes on and off with a little switch. This is a vintage Vendo brand, totally restored vintage Coke machine. You can see inside the old slots where these things would release. This is a 10 cents one, but you put your 10 cents in, clunk, and out comes the Coke. I think the restoration costs more than what we're asking for the piece, but it's a really special specimen. You'd likely not see one like this in a bunch of blue moons.
Or tonic, as we used to call it.
here is this came out again from the man cave. It's a Rockola. This is a CD one. I should have got it operational, but it just absolutely works like a charm. They've got a bunch of CDs already loaded with oldies, and looks at some of them by year. So this plays CDs, and somehow here.
You're gonna get it started.
Don't start with me.
It's gonna be playing
playing some tunes.
John Bon Jovi or something. I don't know.
Probably. So these again, if I'm repeating myself, this is a walnut case, and they retail this. I think you can still get this very machine for like $9,000. We're selling this for $3,900. Pretty spectacular condition. And what else came from the man cave here? Oh, downstairs we have one of those cool TV, an isolated screen on stand with speakers below. Super cool. So there's lots of boxes. We haven't got them all undone yet, but these are porcelain, heavy porcelainized signs of all kinds of. There's about 20 or 25 of these high quality metal signs, and these are not cheap aluminum. These really are fully baked enamel.
But not vintage, right?
There's a few vintage. These are from, I think these are dated 1995. So this original one of this was from 1930. These are from 1990, but they're really high quality.
John,
what?
The 90s now is vintage, I hate to tell you.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Well, I guess they're vintage then. You know, Mr. Peanut, green for Mr. Peanut.
Peanut.
Hi, Mr. Peanut. So there's these kind of things. This is a nice one here. Again, they're real enamel signs. This thing probably weighs 2 to 3 pounds. Pretty neat. We always want to be alert for foul balls, the Cub fans. There's one Flying A. I think that's what our president is, isn't it? Ouch. Sorry. Hope I'm not offending anybody.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Cracker Jack.
He's one of those, too, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, ouch. And he's 57 varieties of pickle, I believe, also. He is officially White Castle.
Oh, boy.
From New York.
Okay.
All right. So, here's a nice sign here. Coke. Oops. There's a Coke sign. It's from the 90s, but it's a reissue.
Vintage 90s.
Yeah, this was actually made by the Coca-Cola Company. This is a promotional one. It wasn't for sale. You couldn't buy this. It was a promotional one, that reissue of that earlier, as you can see, 50s or 40s.
Oh, and then this.
Oh yeah, this is pretty spectacular. We don't get, as you know, we don't get tons of formalin, only if it's really good. This is a bench made. I haven't even got the shelves in yet. Beautiful, beautiful shelves for the upper section. This is a secretary with a full leather interior, beautiful stepped interior. So boy, if you like formal, this is the ticket. These things were brutally expensive 20 years ago.
With the secret door.
Yeah, it's not so secret. There's a key in it. But these are secret.
Oh, that is secret.
And sometimes this whole section pulls out and there's something behind. Anyway, it's just an absolutely tip-top, spectacular condition secretary. And I think we're going to end up selling this is going to be probably right around $1,000, just below $1,000.
So if you guys see anything you like, again,
Yeah.
Just email John at ramblemarket.com. You can try to grab a screenshot. We're going to try to save this to our stories afterwards and then to our YouTube channel so you can view it again.
And you can click that off of
And
our
you can
website.
click that off our website, and you can Instagram message us too. So
I think the biggest message here that we have for you today is that you can see, we're continuing to get fresh goods in almost by the day. Where we're going to put them, I don't know, but we're cautiously optimistic within the next 2 weeks we'll be able to open up with distancing. We'll have 2 people here at least. We'll allow maybe 5 or 6 parties in at a time at distance. We'll have extra wipes, and we'll have gloves, and I'm going to have a box of masks if somebody forgot their mask. And we'll just let a few parties in at a time. But 6 people in this big space, 15,000 feet, is going to be there'll be plenty of separation.
But
Much more than in a market.
But we're also, we're also selling now. So if you see things you like, we can do sales over the phone. And then we're having people picking up by appointment. Or also some people have wanted to wait, so they pay for it, and then we hold it for them until they feel comfortable coming in or until we can deliver to. So we're trying to come up with a variety of options. And then the other thing you can do in the meantime, if you want to try to support us, even if you don't want to buy anything right now, is to buy a gift certificate.
At 20% off the market value. So $500 gift certificate would be $400. $200 gift certificate would be $160. You get off of our normal prices. You get $200 worth of value. You pay $160 in advance. Helps us out,
and then you can use it
at any time.
Anytime. Yep.
And they won't expire. Here's a little piece behind you that just came in. A little kind of a very cute little chunky mid-century chest. Be good as a bedside table in
sort of larger scale bedside table, or just like a nice little extra chest in a spare room or something like that.
Here's a bench that just came in, kind of cool. What age do you think this is?
I think it's 70s. You were saying you thought it was
I
50s,
think it maybe,
but
yeah, it's.
But to me, look
late
at the
50s to 70s.
Yeah,
I mean they did a lot of these plaid during that time.
The colors look so. I don't know.
It's a huge bench and very cool. If you had I don't know.
It's like kind of. I see it as kind of, by a fireplace or something like that.
Maybe, yeah.
Or I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you have to use your imagination.
We
don't have any.
It's long enough to sleep on. So if you get into a fight with your other half, you can always
a disagreement.
A disagreement. You can send them to the plaid bench.
All right.
Dimensions. Someone's asking, Kathleen. Dimension. Oh, of the 3-drawer dresser.
The dimensions?
Yeah. Do you have the tape?
Yep.
Hang on. John's gonna go get a measuring tape.
You have a couple of chests in that are slightly larger. This is the smallest of the small chests. This is 27 wide, 16 deep, 27 and a half tall.
And the price on that, John?
That can be $425. We'll probably put it up at $495, but it just came in.
Nice handles on it.
We do have a couple of other small chests, just to let you know. You can peek in there, Cheryl. There's another chest that's a little bit wider, and there's maybe 2 others in stock that are that small size. The other one's definitely the smallest. Let's go show that new table. We'll show some more new arrivals. You want to describe this table here, Cheryl?
Yeah, it's a little mid-century drop leaf Walter of Wabash table, probably walnut, right?
Walnut, yeah.
So when the leaves are down, it's skinny enough it could be a console table. But
Boy, it's funny, that almost looks like rosewood to me.
I know, because the grain is so intense.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure. That's why I wasn't
I
sure.
don't know. But I maybe think that that's rosewood, but in any case, rosewood are very heavily figured walnut.
Great grain on it. So it's a nice smaller scale, apartment size
Yep.
dining
Yeah.
table.
2, 4, 6 people probably. At that table.
Someone's asking about coffee tables. What do we have for
Oh
coffee
boy, we
tables?
got.
So it depends on what kind of style you like. Here's one right here. It's a Danish Teak. You can go to our website and look through our current inventory, and
You'll
there should
probably
be
4 or
you'll
5
see a few of them there.
Maybe there might be 8 or 10 coffee tables on that. If you click the inventory or more inventory tab on our website, you can see some other ones, or you can email me, John@ramblemarket.com,
With your specs, yeah.
and say I'm looking for a small, medium, large
Style,
coffee
what
table,
kind of style you
mid-century,
like,
whatever,
because
rustic.
we have a couple round ones. We have actually an octagonal shaped one, so
Yeah, let us know. We'll be happy to. It's not like we have to man the shop. We'll be in here and taking pictures and doing measurements for people. Here's a great little piece that just came in, Cheryl.
Yep, this is a Drexel, a little bench, and that's what my project was yesterday, reupholstering this
Looks great from the side.
piece.
Look at the side
Yeah,
profile, really pretty.
be great in a front hallway or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, anywhere. I
Yeah.
think great. Even in a living room as extra seating for when you have guests as a pull-up piece.
Yeah, it's new fabric, but it has sort of a, kind of a little bit of a boucle kind of feel. I thought it was appropriate for the piece. Here's, you were talking about coffee tables, just a little octagonal one.
Yeah,
It's
that's a walnut one, but this
Mersman.
I would think there's at least 10 to 15 coffee tables in stock.
All shapes, sizes, styles.
Rustic, reclaimed wood, mid-century, different shapes. So we also just again want to go over the fact that we are going to try to open soon, and we are overflowing with rugs. We've had weavers that have been getting us rugs directly from overseas. If anybody hasn't seen this last little batch we got in last week, we showed probably some of them, but these are very sturdy, hand knotted, maybe 1 million hand knots per rug. Beautiful crossover contemporary rugs that just seem to fit lifestyles today. And again, our nice tribal rugs, like this one right here. We've got a variety of tribal rugs in all kinds of different palettes and sizes. And then this is a semi-antique Cariz from 1950. It's an exceptional oversized one, but we have got quite a few rugs of these kind of palettes. Just a huge variety. We have almost 1,000 rugs. There's not many bases that we don't have covered for rugs, and our prices are exceptional. So we look forward to seeing you when we reopen. Just contact us. Like I said, we're not doing much. Trying not to watch the news. So I'm sorry, we're probably going to do a little bit shorter version today. We'll take another walk down through and show you our variety of rugs. Here's our runner room. We will be having a major rug event in the next month. And just pretend it's going to be like a Brimfield show. and we're gonna be all hands on deck. So let's trundle over here, Cheryl. If you want to maybe scan the wall there, we've got people have asked us to show individual artwork, but we can.
Yeah, and if you if there are particular things, we'll try to we're talking about maybe doing kind of themed shows on Saturdays, or maybe just focusing primarily on all the new stuff.
All the newer arrivals. But just maybe pan across here too, Cheryl, to show that Margie and Sue and Betty.
Yeah.
If you stand here, maybe just pan across. You can see that they're always going to be getting things in, as do myself and Cheryl.
Price on the bench from before the little mid-century one, that's $6.50.
All right. So we don't want to.
People are still joining.
Oh, they're still joining?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's scoot back over the other side and identify a few things. There's a couple of pictures that just came in. This one, Cheryl.
Oh yeah.
This can be hard to see, but just
it's
came
got
back from the framers.
Kind of an embossed texture in the paper, like an embossed pattern, raised.
And that's 1969. We haven't looked up the artist yet, but it's really quite a stunning mid-century piece. And I'll show you a couple of others that just came from the framer.
Oh, and by the way, I have 4 chairs of the same design as that bench. I just didn't reupholster them, so next week those will be coming in.
Those could also maybe be used
around a
4
table.
chairs, the long bench on
Right.
one end of a table, like this table here.
Right.
And then chairs around it. That would
Right. That's what I was hoping to do, but I just didn't have enough time.
Right. Look at this.
One day.
You get a chance to see this coming right out of the box. You just got this framed. It's a mid-century.
Oh.
It's really fabulous. I love this piece.
Now, John, don't break it.
I got it. You break it, you bought it.
I think you already bought it.
I did already buy it.
What is that?
Also 1969.
Is that a?
It's a harbor.
Almost looks sort of it has sort of a collage effect to it. I think, you know.
Yeah, artist signed, but there's a keel of a ship.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's a harbor.
Oh yeah.
Scene.
So it's almost like a. Yeah.
It's a harbor scene from who knows where. Maybe, probably one of the big harbors here. I think it's American. Anyway, that's pretty cool. And I'll show you another one we just got from the framer over here.
Just following them around the store.
If anybody wants bright green beanbag chairs.
There you go.
We are the beanbag capital. Hi, Riley. Are you going to jump on your beanbag?
I think you have a. You think you got a black one too, didn't you, John?
Yeah, we got black ones too. Hi, buddy. What do you want? What are you doing?
Riley, say hi.
Hey, Riles. Hey, buddy. This is Hashikawa. It's a Japanese, I believe it's Japanese American, but could be a Japanese artist. There's some characters in here, and this is signed and dated.
John.
He's a pretty accomplished printmaker, and this is just newly framed as well. I thought the framing came out beautifully on this.
How much for both? Okay, so I have a couple questions.
Yeah.
Beanbag price?
Beanbag chairs are $110 for 2.
Woo!
Woo!
Okay, bargain. And then
and they're older ones. They're good quality. Vinyl ones. They're the real deal. They're from 1990, something like that.
Someone says, how much for both pictures?
Both pictures.
Are we talking about the embossed one that we just showed and this
or
one?
or the harbor scene.
The harbor scene. I'm not sure, but if you...
This guy can be $650.
And the harbor scene one is...
The harbor scene one can be net $375.
And then the embossed one...
The embossed one the net can be $350.
Oh.
And we'll mark them a bit higher than that.
Okay, Allie says she'll take the beanbag chairs. How many, Allie? We have a green one and a black one, or you have
2 green, 2 black.
Okay, so you can
take a pair of green, pair of black, and just contact us on our.
You can Instagram message us or email John JON@ramblemark.com. Let us know which ones you want, and we'll put them aside, and you can. You can pay over the phone and pick them up at your leisure by appointment.
Okay, well, let's leave something for the imagination, which is the whole rest of the store.
People are still coming in, John.
Still people coming in.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a quick. So we're just gonna take a quick more path, just walk, and if there's somebody, we'll just walk up this aisle. There's a couple of new pieces in this aisle, I think.
Just pretend you are me, and the camera is looking as your eyes, and you're looking around the store.
There's a little bench that just came in. We repainted it kind of a midnight blue, and we're gonna distress that, a sweet little country bench.
Someone noticed the Percival Laffer chair over here. Yes, it is a Percival Laffer chair.
That's $500. We have it marked $950, but our sort of coronavirus price is $500.
Bargain price.
Bargains. We got the bargains, right, Riley?
How much for bench?
Bench.
I don't know which.
Oh,
that little blue
here.
bench, the little painted bench.
This guy is going to be once we as it is $150. And if we do a kind of a fancy distressing on it, it'd be $190. It's a great little size. And I like the color. Color came out great.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see in this light, but it's kind of like a dark charcoal blue kind of color.
Yeah, midnight blue probably.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
This, we did show that.
Okay. Here's a little reverse painted
how much is the
Asian woman? What's that?
The red leather couch. How much is that?
Red leather couch can be $775.
Hi, Riley.
Hi, Riles. And I think we have that at quite a bit more.
You
Hi, bud.
You following us around? Why are you panting?
But that couch is absolutely mint.
It's like nearly perfect. Let's take a close look at it.
Yeah. And here's
kind of a funky lamp. Again, if you see anything you like, you can always message us. Try to screenshot it if you can, or go on our website.
You can also go through on our website a couple of our older walkthroughs where we're showing different things.
Yep.
And click on those and make a screenshot of those. Or go onto our inventory where you click on our website and it says inventory and then it says more inventory.
Or no, it says current inventory and current inventory too.
Inventory.
Yep.
Click on those and you'll probably find 400 or 500 items identified by numbers that you can look at. Again, we're trying to get new things in as we can get into houses and house calls safely. We are buying state goods and bringing them in, as you can see.
Yeah, look at the leather on this.
Yeah, leather's crazy good quality.
Looks like it's...
All right, I think we need to do a sign off, and we look forward to seeing everybody in the next, cross fingers, next week or two. I think they're going to allow us to open up with distancing. But if you have any questions, just email me.
Instagram message, direct message us, Facebook message. Check out our website.
Yeah, check out some of our videos.
Yeah, we have a lot of videos. I think, combining them all, we've covered a lot of stuff.
We covered a lot of stuff.
Probably not nearly everything in here. Maybe
No.
we could do another
5 or 10.
Yeah, I don't know.
In any case, we miss everybody. We have a lot of pals. A lot of people come in, and we encourage people just to come in and say hello. And if you see something you like, that's great. But well, again, fingers crossed. The next week or two, we'll be sending out an email blast, letting people know when we are opening with distance. Okay, until you see that email blast, then you have to assume that we're closed.
And then you can always email us. For some reason, the thing to sign up for our email doesn't seem to be working.
Okay.
So you can email me, Cheryl, CHERYL, @ramblemarket.com, and let me know that you want to be added to the email list, and I will add you.
Yeah, or any email that somebody sends us. If you want us to, just say, please
Add
me
us.
to
Yeah,
your email
right,
list.
right.
Okay, so anyway, here you have it. We're loaded for bear. So we hope to see people soon. And we'll sign off for now. Say goodbye, Cheryl.
Bye,
Cheryl.
bye everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See you soon.
Ciao.